deliberately telling my FMIL the wrong name for my baby. I'm 7 months pregnant and my future mother-in-law Linda has made it clear I'm not good enough for her son. At Thanksgiving, she told my fiancé Josh that I probably got pregnant on purpose to trap him, in front of his whole family. Linda's addicted to Facebook. She posts everything for likes and comments, refreshing constantly for validation. When Josh accidentally mentioned we picked a name, she blew up his phone. She kept calling him at work until his boss got annoyed. I texted her, "Fine, but you cannot post this on Facebook." Of course, I would never. I'd seen Linda break promises before. At Josh's graduation, she posted about his scholarship 20 minutes after swearing she wouldn't. I sent, "Her name is Charlotte May." 4 minutes later, it was on Facebook. "My beautiful granddaughter, Charlotte May, arriving in February." Josh called from work. "Mom, we said not to post it." Janet from book club asked, and I got so excited. "You know how I am. That's not even her name. We made it up." Silence. Then crying about betrayal. She deleted the post 6 hours later with no explanation. 2 days later, she texted, "I'm really sorry. Please tell me the real name. I won't tell anyone." I waited a week. Then, "Okay, it's Violet Rose." 2 minutes later, "Update. Baby's name is actually Violet Rose, not Charlotte." Josh stared at his phone. She did it again. We blocked her number. She showed up at our apartment with a onesie embroidered Violet and tears streaming. "I bought this to show I'm committed." Josh told her through the door we weren't discussing the baby until after birth. She left the onesie on our doormat. I went into labor January 6th. We didn't tell anyone. Ruby Jean was born after 12 hours. We named her after Josh's grandma, the only person in his family who'd been nice to me. We called Josh's dad on day 2. "We're at St. Mary's. Baby's here." He showed up with Linda. He whispered. She was in the car. I couldn't leave her. Linda rushed to the bassinet. "Oh, my precious Violet." The nurse looked at the name card, confused. "Her name's not Violet," Josh said. Linda froze. "Very funny. It's not Charlotte either. Her name is Ruby Jean, after Grandma Jean." Josh's dad smiled. "Jean would have loved that." Linda's face went red. "You made me look like a fool. Twice. You humiliated yourself," Josh said. "We asked you not to post. Twice. You promised twice. You couldn't keep it to yourself for 5 minutes either time. I'm her grandmother. You can hold her at the family gathering next month if you apologize and stop posting about us without permission." She stood there shaking, then turned and walked out. Josh's dad held Ruby with tears in his eyes. "She looks like Jean. I've been telling Linda for years the Facebook thing is out of control. She needs validation from strangers more than relationships with actual people." At home 3 days later, Linda had posted, "Some people care more about playing games than family." Comments asked what happened. She ignored them because she couldn't explain without admitting what she'd done. Josh's aunt messaged, "His dad told me everything. I'm dying laughing. She's been impossible about Facebook for years." Linda came when Ruby was 3 weeks old. She brought a card saying, "I'm sorry for overstepping," and a Target gift card. She sat stiffly for 15 minutes without asking to hold Ruby, then left. She still posts constantly but hasn't mentioned Ruby once.